Hello, John Boggs, founder of Maximum Sales Power Division of the Life Mastery Institute, and today we're talking about recruiting. If you are a sales leader, manager, director, if you own your own sales organization, recruiting is a magic ingredient to your success. Now, if you think about a championship team, sports team, your ability to identify talent and draft or recruit people to your team is often the difference between a mediocre season and a championship season, and your sales organization is no different. I'm going to share with you 4 questions that I believe are difference makers in terms of either an ineffective recruiting process or a highly effective recruiting process. But first, let me tell you about Austin. Austin is an executive coaching client of mine. I've been working with Austin. We've had some great results in increasing his sales performance, the organization that he runs. And it wasn't very long ago when we got started that he was sharing one of his major frustrations, which was the inconsistent results that his sales team was producing. And I shared with Austin the idea that 20% of our people produce 80% of our results. Pareto's principle. And so I shared with him that our ability to get above average performance out of that other 80% is the difference between mediocrity and greatness in any sales organization. So we began to work on some systems, and effective recruiting is one of those. Now, in over 20 years of working with sales organization, it blows my mind how few companies really address these 4 areas in a highly effective way. So question number 1 for your recruiting, is it regular and is it repeated? So most people that have sales organizations do not do regular repeated recruiting. In other words, they wait until they have a need and then they find someone to fill that need on their sales team. I ask them, what's your current recruiting process? Well, we really don't have one. Our sales team's full. We don't need anybody right now. Make your recruiting process regular and repeated. Bring people in every month or every 3 months or every 6 months. Bring them in regularly. That drives the 80% on the team to know there's always someone new coming into the sales team. Very important that it's regular and repeated. Secondly, how well have you documented the recruiting system or the process? Because once you've identified what it is, you can then begin to tweak and up-level each step in your particular recruiting process. I have a 9-step process that I think works great. Whatever yours is, you want to make sure that you've identified what it is and that you've laid it out, and then you then begin to tweak and implement changes to each one of those steps. Thirdly, how professional is the collateral material for your recruiting process? Now, we think of making sure that we have professionally done videos and brochures and everything related to whatever it is you're selling. You want whatever the client is seeing to be professional. But the truth is, you also want that same level of focus for your recruiting process. Because at the end of the day, if you can bring in one phenomenal salesperson to your team, it's like closing an extra 100 sales a year. Very important. How well can you articulate? I asked Austin, if the number 1 salesperson on the planet were to apply and want to consider working for you, how well could you articulate the features and benefits of why that person should come and work for your company? That's step 3. And then lastly, how well do you help them in terms of supporting the integration from being a new person to being a regular team member? In other words, your training, your support, the socialization of this person joining the team. How well do you integrate someone new into the team? That makes a massive difference in your results. So those are 4 key areas for you to focus on to increase your effective recruiting. I hope you've enjoyed this video. You can go ahead and click like or make a comment down below the video. Subscribe for other videos in the future. I really believe these things can make an extreme, killer difference in your recruiting process. Have a great day.